Yes, that got worse. Florida. What's up, guys? Good morning. Matt here as always. So it's really early on Saturday. Well, let's talk about lift kit. How are you guys doing today? If you're not following me on Instagram, I posted on Instagram if you guys want to hear like a 4 months review on my rough country lift kit. And why I want to do that, because I would say 85% of questions that I get, it's related to my lift kit, wheels and tires. You know, I want to help as much as people as I can, and I want to just make your life easier. So what I'm gonna do now, I need to get gas for the truck, then we're gonna talk about my 4 months review. I'm telling you that I need gas, so gas it is. $49 to fill it up, and I'm gonna answer one question also, which is, it's my fuel economy got worse, you know, after the lift kit? And my answer, it is yes, that got worse. Not horrible, but got worse. If you guys watched last, you know, a couple of videos I posted before the lift, I was getting 20, 19 and a half average miles per gallon. Now I'm getting 16 and a half, 17. So got worse. I never did the math by myself. I'm trusting whatever the truck is telling me, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but that gives us like you know, a good idea how bad it gets. Which is funny, because when I got together with Justin, his truck has a leveling kit, and I was basically getting the same mileage than mine, which is crazy. I don't know. Let me know how many miles you get per gallon, so I can have idea. But if you are looking for a rough country lift kit, it's gonna get worse. 0 to 60 on a 2017 Chevy Colorado with a really big wheels and tires. I will try to do my best here, so Florida. But yeah, 10 seconds. Did you hear that? That's how my Colorado sounds. Time to talk about the lift kit. Before we go any further, I really need to give you guys a background of my truck if you are here for the first time. If you are an OG subscriber, you already know what I have, but so I have a 2017 Chevy Colorado V6. It's not diesel, it's a gas, and I'm running a 6-inch lift kit rough country with 20 by 12s with 33 tires. With that being said, I never went off-roading with this lift kit. So if you're planning to go off-roading, I think you should do some research if that's what you want, because I cannot speak by that. So I drove around 4 months with the lift kit. It's a little bit more than 4 months. I got stalled back beginning of March, almost end of February, and I drove over 3,000 miles on it. Actually, now it's time to take to the shop again to make sure everything it's fine, it's completely fine. We're probably gonna do that in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for that. I broke down 4 different categories, which is performance, quality, price, and do I recommend it. The performance is better than stock overall, and I'll tell you why. Because if it's really hard to compare with a stock Colorado, because I'm 6-inch higher than normal with really big tires on it. Even with the fact you are 6-inch higher, the performance of this thing, it's great. Of course, I said that before, it doesn't ride like a Cadillac, and it's never gonna do. It's a little bit stiffer than the stock suspension, but considering that I'm 6-inch higher, I would say it's pretty comfortable, handles very well. You guys just saw we did a 0 to 6, and this thing drives super nice. So I would say rough country performance wise, for me, in my opinion, after driving 4 months, I would say 7.5, 8. That's because, remember, I drive every day. I mean, could be better, could be better. Is BDS better? Maybe it's better. I cannot speak for them because I don't have it. It's hard for me to speak for something that I don't have it. So quality. When I bought the Rouch Country lift kit, a lot of people told me like, don't do that. That's the worst thing you're gonna do in your life. You're gonna just waste your money, blah blah blah. The quality is horrible and blah blah blah. I always like to hear people they have a different opinion that I do, because I think that put you know, through some thoughts, if you know what I'm saying. So I was like, oh, let me see that. But anyway, I have a video why I bought a Rouch Country, which I will leave here in the description below or somewhere here. I explain the details why. But when I got the lift, just opening the box, and you guys can check that video as well, I was like, dude, this is great quality. I don't have anything to complain. I mean, as far as, you know, all the parts are super fine. And after 4 months, I still have brand new parts. Nothing broke down on me. The quality, to be honest, one thing sometimes bother me. I hear a noise on my front, the drive side front end, which like, I think if I put some WD or something, it's gonna fix it. But I barely can hear because my cold air intake is so loud, and the roads are loud, my tires are loud, so I can barely hear. I'm really, you know, I'm being really picky here. So that's the only thing I would say. I would put it in, you know, 8.5. 8.5. Price value. I think that's why most people buy Rouch Country, and that's why I bought a Rouch Country, to be honest. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend $2 grand on a BDS. I don't go off road to, you know, justify spend double of the money on a lift kit if I can try Rouch Country. And a Rouch Country, as far as I was doing my research, it wasn't like, yeah, some people hate it, some people love it, some people have a good time, some people have a bad experience, which that happens with everything. Somehow you just have bad luck with it. I'm fortunate to say that I don't have any problems so far. It has been amazing, 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 amazing. I don't have anything to complain about it, especially for the price I paid. That's probably the #1 discussion about Rouch Country. It's bad because it's cheap, or it's cheap because it's bad. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you, I paid $1,000 for this thing, and for what this thing has delivered to me, it's worth. I'm very happy that I spent only $1,000. Price value, I would say an 8. Just because it's hard to give a 10. Okay, the final question is, do I recommend it? I would say depends what you want. If you're like me, your truck is your daily driver, you know, you don't go off road that much. I never went, to be honest. I want to go, but do I recommend? I do recommend, especially for all the things that I just said. Price, you know, price is the first one though. I think for all of us, and I include myself on it, people think, you know, for some reason, I don't know why, I have a lot of money, which is crazy. YouTube doesn't give me anything. Everything comes from my 9-to-5 job, and I just have to be smart with my money. That's the main thing. So with that being said, being smart with our money means, okay, I'm not gonna spend $3,000 on a lift kit unless I'm gonna do something crazy with my truck. That's what I think goes down when you are, you know, when you're choosing your lift kit. So if you're like me, you're driving like 95% on the roads, different kind of weathers. I don't know what is your tire setup. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Especially if you want to be on a budget, you know, just make sure you take it for somebody who knows what they're doing, because, you know, I think the labor is really important. I was thinking about to do that by myself when I got mine, but I was like, you know, suspension, never mind, let's get somebody professional to do it. But as you guys can see, drives well, the price is fair, performance wise, you guys just saw like a 0 to 60 on a 60-inch lift with huge wheels and tires, and handles well. So do I recommend? I do, I really do recommend. And that's it. I mean, I hope I cover the main points on a rough country lift kit. It's really hard to point. Some people look for different stuff. I just trying to point the main things that people are normally gonna look at when they look for a lift kit, especially for Colorado, you know what I'm saying? Because when you watch like the rough country film, okay, they are jumping, they are doing all this stuff, but okay, maybe if you do that once, it's fine. But what happens if you go off-road every single day? Is rough country handle well? I cannot say for that, but I can say handles very well when you daily drive this thing, you know, when you put like on the road with even big wheels and tires. It's not as comfortable as a stock, but it's still comfortable for a 6-inch lift kit. Just before we finish today's video, I want to show you guys the lift kit. As you guys can see, everything, it's in pretty good shape. Again, you know, something like this, it's just like the weather is brutal here in New Jersey, but overall looks fine. I have something to spray in here just to make sure that doesn't get like rust and anything. I will do that soon, so you guys will see that. But I think that's just part of it, the you know, taking care of your lift kit and all the kind of good stuff. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. Let's look at the back. Again, as you guys can see, it's in good shape. Nothing crazy. It's really good shape. All the shocks, everything. Again, if you're living in a place which the weather is nicer than New Jersey, maybe it's gonna be better. But I mean, yeah, I love it. Though I love it. You see the clears there? I mean, I love it. Again, just keep in mind, I have a bigger set of wheels and tires. What about those brake calipers? What are you guys saying? I hope that's helpful, especially if you are looking for a rough country lift kit. If you already have one, share with me your experience to let me know what you think. Maybe you had a bad experience, as I said. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to, you know, everyone's being on the same page, but let me know. I want to hear you, because I don't know, down the road maybe I can get another lift kit, or, you know, change a little bit. So I want to hear you. Follow me on Instagram. I'll post a lot of stuff on Instagram. If you have any questions, send me a DM or leave your comments below. Everything I got for the truck, it's in the description below. So make sure, if you wanna, even the rough country lift kit is there, so you can just click it and buy it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Also, the shop, they did the work for me. If you live in New Jersey or New York, you want to take the ride here, are on the description below. And I hope you enjoy. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next video. As always, don't forget, enjoy your life.